When classic tales come to mind, I think of the hero's journey, overcoming the monster, and voyage and return. In Sea of Stars, our protagonists face a unique challenge. Their friend Garl has had his soul captured by an ominous entity known as the Dweller. To save him, they must travel to the Necromancer's lair. This is where they can find the soul stone required to save Garl. The catch is, Romaya, an evil necromancer, lives there. A necromancer residing in the Necromancer's lair. Who would have thought? Said lair resides in the east, so we know where to go and what to do. The mysterious person introduces themselves as Sarai, and we head out. Now let's dive into the adventure. And we're into our first obstacle, the ferryman. This rhyming fellow is a huge gatekeeper. First, he won't talk to you unless you answer back in rhymes. He tells us that to proceed, we need a green flame. I feel as Solstice Warriors, they should get a multi-pass or something. Well, no problem. Our new buddy, Sarai, will handle this for us. Or not. I was saving it for something else, but you leave me no choice. Now skip the word game and use your own green flame. Wait, what's this? What is that she threw? Well, that's the thing we handed over to Captain Cliche. Dun dun dun. Well, thanks for being a homie, Sarai. I only wanted to use that for the Vespertine ghost ship. I guess the coin of undeath is only good for a one-way ticket. With no choice, we accept the offer with the hopes of figuring out a way back later. Having navigated the eerie swamp, we finally reach the lair. Inside, we meander through its twisting corridors until we encounter the guardian of the graveyard. Despite his cautionary words, we press forward, driven by our unyielding mission to save our friend. Oddly, we come across the guardian once more. We proceed, and the lair is full of puzzles and mysteries. We make it to the entrance of Romaya's home and run into a familiar face. Stay vigilant, Romaya might be home. On that, you would be correct. I believe this is far enough. We need a soul stone to save our friend. We're going in. Then we're at an impasse, for I am bound to serve the mistress in undeath. She resurrected you from your ashes? Who are you? Generations ago, I was known as Duke Aventry. That is all I can remember. I am now but a wandering spirit, forever lost in longing. Despite this cruel fate, I am blessed by ignorance as to what became of my beloved family's mansion, and of the good people of Lucent. But I digress. The spectral chains that bind me to this mistress beckon. Please understand, this brings me no joy. On guard. I should have healed. Oh well, I don't mind a little bit harder of a fight. Let's smack him. Okay. Guardian shares his tale. He was resurrected by Romaya and is now bound to her will. In his past life, he was Duke Aventry.
Okay, same thing here.
For him, the weight of the tragedies that befell the people of Lucent doesn't haunt his memories.
Only one turn though. Actually, what happens if you boost it?
For the first time, I deploy Lunar Shield. This technique grants our team a protective buff, allowing us to withstand an incoming attack without harm, and also bestows a modest amount of healing.
Just gonna attack. Oh, nice. I believe the mistress would not rather lose her bodyguard. You may pass. But before you go, may I have a word with the Blade Dancer? Your speed is impressive. Have you tried leaning into it more fully? Here, let me show you. Let's Zale
As a
combat
result,
skill dash
he
strike.
imparts a new skill
Nice.
to Zale.
Thank you for the insight. That's bound to come in handy. As expected, you are a natural. Safe journeys, young ones.
After a series of battles, we find ourselves in front of an imposing door, distinctly reminiscent of necromancer designs. 3 skulls vital to unlocking the door have scattered, and our task is clear: retrieve them. However, they are guarded by skeleton knights known as revenants. Initially, its attacks, with its sword and shield, are manageable, but as it sustains damage, it switches to a 2-handed stance, drastically increasing its damage output. This unexpected turn catches us off guard, leading to Sarai getting incapacitated once, but we manage to rally and persevere.
Oof. Get down. There we go. Go back to your home.
We keep navigating through a series of platforming switches, which eventually leads us to the grappler. We acquire a hookshot, enhancing our mobility across the terrain. Now with both the wind and grapple at our disposal, navigation becomes a breeze. We face the second revenant, but he's not alone. Other mobs accompany him. Though the situation looks dire with our party members' health dropping below 20, we're prepared. We don't have to worry, we've been training for this, with a fully boosted Moonerang to bail us out. After navigating through more puzzles and exploring the dungeon, we inadvertently encounter the final revenant. With our health critically low, it results in a complete party wipeout. So we quickly make our way back and take out the final skull. After the final skull makes it back to its home, we are finally able to confront Ramaya. So that's what all the ruckus was. And what brings you to my delectable estate? We are looking for a soul stone to save our best friend's life. Oh, I suppose I should give you one then. I have a better idea. How about the 3 of you join my army? Permanently. Not happening. Oh, look at you, taking courteous Herodotus all seriously. You barged in here uninvited and caused irreparable damage to my property, did you not? Seems only fair you would compensate me for my troubles. Don't get overconfident. They are fully trained Solstice warriors. Ha, this is getting interesting. Are you like these Solina and Luan wannabes who thought they would ascend by fighting me? What are you talking about? An irrelevant matter, much like your very selves. Let us begin, and please don't worry, you won't be dead for long. We are met with a warm greeting, and without hesitation, we demand the Soul Stone. During the intense battle, Ramaya summons additional mobs to her aid. This prevents a dilemma: focus on Ramaya or summon minions. Initially, it target the minion, but as Ramaya begins her spell casting, I quickly realize a true threat. The strategy pivots to disrupting her magic. With Sarai powered up, we successfully interrupt Ramaya's casting. However, after attacking the Revenant once, I remember the Revenant's vulnerability, remembering that if we do too much damage to the Revenant, he'll go into two-handed mode. We decide to endure their onslaught from the Sword board and target Ramaya directly. Our sustained healing strategy ensures our survival against their blows. After a while, Ramaya unleashes a powerful combo, requiring immense effort to counter. In the thick of the battle, Ramaya gets a chance to cast her spell. We brace ourselves for another summon, but to our relief, it's just a barrage of fireballs. We're left contemplating our next move, deal with our limited items, or shield and boost our strongest warriors. We choose the latter, realizing the risk of an imminent party wipe. Our strategic choices pay off, and with the final blow from Zale, we emerge victorious, even earning a level up in the process. Following our victory, a revealing conversation with Ramaya ensues. She seems indifferent about the Soulstone's significance, readily handing it over. However, our exit is not so straightforward. We need a green flame to lead. And after some heated negotiations, she begrudgingly grants us the flame. With our objectives complete, we head back to the ferryman, ready to reunite with our ally Garl. Zale and Valair apply the stone's power to Garl, and it appears successful. As the scene unfolds, Sarai silently slips away. Both Solstice warriors are left with a lingering sentiment of gratitude, wishing they could have expressed their thanks. In the same spirit, I'd be deeply grateful if you'd consider watching more of my content or hitting that subscribe button.